important offseason for the Thunder. So much change is probably going to happen to this team with the roster, obviously with the coaching staff. There's a lot of different things they got to do, but to me, the biggest priority is trading Chris Paul. It all starts and ends with Chris Paul as far as how competitive this team is going to be next season. And I think that if they keep Chris Paul, it changes everything. I mean, you got to compete. I don't see that happening, though. So I think the biggest thing is to trade Chris Paul to get positive assets back, whether it be first-round draft picks, young players, a combination of the two. And from there, it's a trickle-down domino effect. Then you're obviously going to see Schroeder traded, Gallinari signed and traded, but it all starts with Chris Paul.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think a lot of the Thunder's future decisions depend on getting that contract off of our books. So that is a big priority. But I feel like that's kind of an easier trade to make in some ways because, he's got a high value. He's Chris Paul. He did great this season. So I think Sam Presti knows what he can get in return for Chris Paul. I think more of a priority and a difficult trade is going to be trading Dennis Schroeder. We obviously know the value that Schroeder has had for the Thunder. We know that he should have been the sixth man, and I think other teams recognize his value as well. And for a lot of teams, he can be a starting point guard. So getting the right amount of value back for Dennis Schroeder, I think, is a lot harder, and a lot more moving pieces will go into that trade than the trade for Chris Paul.
I think that's a great choice because what the Thunder can get back for Dennis Schroeder may surprise people. I mean, he's a cheap contract. He can help contenders. He can help teams that are on the fringe of playoffs to make playoffs. I think that they're going to get something pretty solid back in a Dennis Schroeder package. For the wondering why neither of us said picking a coach, whatever. We'll pick somebody. It'll be fine.
Pick somebody.
Doesn't really matter.
We'll grow to love them. They'll be the quintessential Oklahoman family man, and then we'll fire them.
Or family woman.
Yes, or family woman. Thank you.